Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Insight Reviews. This video is going to be about persistence, Chapter 9 review of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. One must have the willpower to accomplish what is required in their life. One should have an intense desire of thinking how their life is going to be after achieving their desire in life. So you need to make sure that your desires are set in such a way that it is in strong way. If you are setting weak desires, just suppose sometime it will not get completed or finished. So you need to set desires which are very strong. As you know that weak desires bring weak results, whereas strong desires bring strong results. You need to develop a habit of having money conscious mind, which gives the attraction towards the riches which is required. When you don't have the money conscious mind, you will spend more on partying celebrations than on weekends, so much things. So it will make sure that you go towards poverty, which is actually not good for you. You need to understand that every failure that's happening in your life is coming with an equal speed of opportunity to grow into a good person or with lessons. Most of the men now notice to quit at the first time of failure itself. We need to have the passion and the desire towards achieving what is really required in life. That's the only way you can progress forward. Even though there are many failures in life, you need to have an attitude of never giving up and making sure that you can get the required things which is required for you, the goals that you have set. You are accomplishing it within the timeline. If you are not completing it, don't quit. Sometimes it takes longer. And persistence is based on the following things. You need to have a definiteness of purpose. You need to have a strong motive and willpower to overcome any difficulties that life throws at you. So you need to have a persistence mindset. You need to desire, which can only be get by daily habits. Your daily habits is what makes you. You need to have self-reliance. So that means that you need to set your own goal and a plan and a strategy to make out and to put it to use. Then you need to have definiteness of plans, which means that organize to achieve them within the required time. You need to have accurate knowledge to make it happen. If you have a mindset like you don't want to learn new things, you are comfortable the way you are, that is not at all good. As people say, comfort zone is your dangerous zone. You need to get uncomfortable. That's how you grow. At first everything looks really uncomfortable, but in time, after you go through those things, it will look really easy. Impossible is the only thing which exists when you are staying in your comfortable zone. Once it's done, it looks really possible. Then you need to have accurate knowledge. As I mentioned, you need to gain the knowledge which is required to make sure that your goals are done. Then you need to have sympathy towards every members of your organization and the family members, so that a good atmosphere is created. There is no negative influences and all. You need to have a willpower, as I told, never quitting until the victory is achieved. And you need to make sure that you are cultivating good habit practices on a daily basis, because these habits makes you who you are. If you are developing bad habits, it's going to make you a bad habit. Life has a way of compounding things which you do on a regular basis. It asks for more and more. The more you are doing good things, the more you will get. The more you are cultivating on bad things and the bad thoughts and burden in yourself. So you need to make sure that each day you are progressing towards good. Then these are some of the things which are the symptoms of lack of persistence. Master this and you will become who you want to be in your life. So you need to recognize that you have different goals about what you really need in your life. And procrastination is one of the things you need to avoid. You can say excuses and you can stay lazy, not doing things which is required. Then you can have lack of interest in acquiring knowledges in your life. Knowledge is in the sense knowledge for whatever you require. For example, if you are going to make sure that you get a perfect body in gym, you are doing this much 5 sets of push-ups, each containing 20 each. If you are quitting at the first set itself, that's not at all good. Then lack of decision making, it's like you are depending on others to make your life decision. You need to be in such a way that after a certain age you can make your own decision. Then you shouldn't develop a habit of relying on others. Then self satisfaction is one of the things that you get after the end of the day, after everything you have done on the daily basis is completed. then you shouldn't blame others if you make your mistake, which is active root of the strong. If you make your mistake, you can stand up, so that you are not making the mistake again. Then you need to have a strong desire, as I told you in the first point itself. You need to have a strong desire. Then you need to have willingness not to quit after the first loss. Then you need to have well organized plans. Then you need to be willing to put the efforts and time and energy for getting what you really require in your life. Then you shouldn't search for shortcuts for the riches, because if you search for the shortcuts, only small effort is done. When you put in great efforts, that's how great thing is done. Then you shouldn't be comfortable with staying at the poverty range. Then you should never have the attitude of fear of criticism, which many people are getting these days. Then, as I already told you, you can develop persistence by having a definite purpose, which is backed by a burning desire to fulfill it, and a definite plan by continuous action with your teammates and your supporters. You can actually make it to happen. A mind which is closed against all negative influences and discouraging influences are really required, and you need to have a friendly alliance or a support for achieving that goal, to make sure that you are not getting distracted by other things. If you have a good friend who can tell you you have not completed this thing, you are being lazy, so if they pushes you slightly, you there's a thing chance that you will actually fill it up. Then love can be one of the best thing to do with persistence. If you have a supporting partner, one of the best thing to have in your life. Then greatest people have already achieved the persistence whenever they are achieving something. You can notice that 10,000 experiments have failed, then only the discovery of bulb has came. This has been noticed from a scientist itself. And in short, you need to have persistence towards achieving your goal. That's it. Thank you. Do subscribe for more updates.